Have you ever gone to a carnival or fair where fish were given out as prizes? It might seem like a fun and harmless tradition, but it does increase the likelihood of fish being improperly cared for because not everyone will be prepared or committed to their fish's well-being.
Most often, it's goldfish that are given out as prizes, and the effort required to care for them is often underestimated. When they're given out in small tubs, many people will assume that keeping them in tiny, unfiltered bowls is sufficient, but it's not. Goldfish are social creatures and do best in pairs or groups. They also require a filter and tons of space. When well cared for, they can actually live around 5 to even 15 years. But their lives can be significantly shortened due to improper care. There's some critical fish-keeping knowledge that people may lack, such as an understanding of the nitrogen cycle, the risks of overfeeding, and the importance of using a dechlorinator. It can take a lot of time, consistency, and money to properly care for fish, and we can't expect everyone to feel a strong sense of responsibility if they've received their fish without giving it any prior thought or effort. With this practice, fish and other live animals are treated like objects for short-term amusement, and whatever happens to them once they leave the event is not seriously considered. In the U.S., there are a number of states that have laws addressing the practice of giving out live animals as prizes. Massachusetts, Iowa, South Carolina, and others have made it illegal to award any live animal as a prize. This includes fish as well as reptiles, birds, etc. Other states have laws which prohibit awarding certain types of animals, like ducks or rabbits, but they don't cover all animals, which means that in those states it's still legal to award fish or other non-specified animals. An example of this is Illinois. Illinois has a statute under its Humane Care for Animals Act, which makes it illegal to give out rabbits, baby chicks, ducklings, or other fowl as prizes. In 2020, an Illinois senator named Susie Glowiak Hilton proposed a bill that would expand this to all animals. She stated, "This isn't just a goldfish bill. Carnivals across the country give out other animals as prizes, specifically iguanas and other exotic reptiles." The bill was not adopted, but it is an indication that people continue to recognize that we need to evolve beyond this outdated practice. Regulations can exist both at the state and city levels. While not all states have laws against awarding live animals as prizes, many cities do have local laws which prohibit it. For example, it's illegal to give away fish as prizes in the city of Berkeley, California. I interviewed the person who proposed this law, and we talked about how it could serve as a model law for other cities. The link to the interview is in the video description if you're interested in learning about ways to engage with your local government and propose something similar. There are also several non-legal actions we can take to prevent this practice in our communities. If we observe this at a local fair or event, it's a good idea to take photos documenting it. We can start a petition to the fair organizers. We can reach out to local animal organizations and see if they can write letters explaining why this is a harmful practice. We could get together a number of community members and email or call the event staff. We can also use social media to educate the public and raise awareness about this issue. Let's remember that anyone who really wants a fish can still get one at a fish or pet store. Keep in mind that just because you or someone you know may have fond memories and have had a positive experience with this practice does not mean that it's a positive practice overall. We need to reevaluate this by removing ourselves and looking at it through the lens of responsible pet ownership. Putting an end to this practice will prevent unnecessary animal suffering and encourage a way of viewing living beings as deserving of respect and proper care. Please leave a comment if you have ever observed or participated in this practice, and feel free to share your thoughts. Thank you.